Let's watch the video. Shut up.
Finland, the land of 188,000 lakes, advanced bear repellent techniques, warm and cozy.
Yeah. I feel like in a fight with like a Finn versus a bear, I really feel like the Finn would win like 80% of the time.
Sleeping conditions, civilized sports.
Oh my god, bro.
Stable politics. Informative instructional videos, a terrifying military, harsh prison sentences.
There are no cell blocks here, just dormitories. Inmates come and go in their own cars.
Multi-purpose inventions.
Really?
Varied and diverse scenery.
I mean, is that wrong though?
Lucrative hustle opportunities. And €10 beers, which aren't even full pints. You also can't buy alcohol in a shop.
That is so.
Was that reverse psychology?
Was that reverse psychology?
No, it wasn't. I hate the Finnish forces are wild. Finns, I mean... Finns are just different. There's something about them. I don't dare to call myself a true Finn. But there's something about Finns. I don't know what it is. How to open a door. Finnish instructional video. Oh god, let's watch that after.
After 9 PM, you can't go to pubs or clubs if you're under the age of 20, and you can't get any spirits if you're under 22. Extremely strict alcohol laws here. Makes you wonder how Finns manage to be some of the most lathered, obliterated...
I thought, really? Because whenever I've been in Finland, I always thought that it was like... I mean, it's less strict than Sweden. Maybe that's why I thought it was that way. But I guess other people where they have like, you know, you can buy like wine, 11% wine in the local grocery store. I guess for other people that it's a lot more restrictive. But Finland is at least it's less restrictive than Sweden at least.
Drunk people in the world. Yeah, all Scandinavian countries kind of see Finns as their insane redneck alcoholic neighbors. A perfect example of this is the show Dudesons, a group of Finnish stuntmen who created one of my favorite childhood shows, probably most of which I can't even show on this platform, but I'd highly recommend it if you're trying to get a grasp on Finnish culture. The names of...
I think Finns are in general, you know, like when you think of like crazy Russians, because Finland is kind of connected to Russia, like a lot of like cultural stuff and other things, even if they hate Russia, still a lot of it is like connected to Russia. So you think, you know, the crazy Russian, you know, then a lot of it applies to the Finn as well. Finns are the rednecks of the Nordic peoples, kind of, but also imagine that the redneck is kind of quiet and creepy. Then you have Finns. That's it. Quiet, creepy, strong, yeah, scary.
Finnish is one of the Uralic languages, making it similar to Estonian and randomly Hungarian, which you'll be glad to know is an extremely easy language to learn.
Hungarian is how people would speak if they spoke in computer's code.
The Finnish language originates from Siberians who crossed the Ural Mountains around 10,000 years ago.
Yeah, it's actually, it's quite funny because you can actually, there is like, I personally have it as well, but there is like quite a large amount of Finnish people that have like very big cheeks, and that is mainly from like more eastern like things, like some when you compare it to like the rest of the Nordics, for example, then it's generally looking very slender, usually like kind of like more Caucasian looking. But then there are some Finns that have like these, they have bigger cheeks, but also like not higher cheekbones, but like quite big cheeks, and also like the, you know, this the jowls, you know, like the part of your mouth, it kind of droops down a little bit, and bigger cheeks, a little bit like smaller eyes. I kind of have that. It's funny.
western coastline, some of them formed a kingdom in Central Europe, and some of them settled on the eastern Baltic coastline. This is one of the factors that really separates Finland from Scandinavia.
I once, sorry for pausing so much. I once had somebody over that were Finnish, and because, like you mentioned, Finns learn Swedish in school, they tried to speak to me in Swedish, realized very quickly that they didn't understand what I was saying and started speaking in English instead.
You guys can keep these. I don't really want to claim that nasty shit, man. I went
what's
to both
wrong with the
Helsinki
pierogi?
and Tampere a couple weeks ago, and honestly, they were too clean. Suspiciously clean. I did not see one unironed shirt in Finland. I did not see one decaying building. I did not see one speck of uncleanliness in the whole country. It was a bit too tidy, you know. Made me wonder.
Is Finland real? No.
Right, listen. Finland is not a real country.
No.
There's actually no landmass there at all.
No.
And the space between Sweden and Russia is actually open ocean. I
Yeah.
would ask you to approach the evidence I put forward here with an open mind. Firstly, Gorbachev made trips to Japan months before the fall of the Soviet Union. They shared a common secret, a common asset that worked in both of their favors, and that asset was Finland. The necessity of Finland is quite simple. Japan can fish in the ocean between Sweden and Russia without worry for repercussions. After all, nobody's going to expect fishing regulations to be broken in a place where there's a so-called landmass. Will they? And in return, Russia gets a percentage of the fish to distribute amongst their population. The fish caught by the Japanese is then transported
I can't
across
talk
Russia.
real Swedish for the life of me. Hey, hur mår du?
That was the real reason of the construction of the Trans-Siberian Railway, by the way, and then shipped from Vladivostok to Japan under the disguise of Nokia products. This is why Japan is the largest importer of Nokia products, despite the fact that very few people own Nokia phones in the country.
I'm Finnish. Yes, this audio. URL I not exist.
You are
Nice.
actually West Russian or East Swedish, I'm sorry to tell you this. Helsinki is located in eastern Sweden. It's not like the people flying there would notice. And that's why every f***ing road sign and every bus stop and every train announcement, they always have to say the Swedish version. That's because it's in Sweden. What? What's the alternative? There are a bunch of riders that can't let go of the Swedish language, you know?
I could have narrated this. I'm having what this guy is having.
Whether it's real or fake, honestly, aside from downing hot dogs and steaming in saunas, there's not a whole lot to do in this country. Which leads me on to my final and main tip for anyone visiting Finland. Go to Estonia.
Hell nah. Where we at, man?
Stop! Why is it so true? Yeah! I have the gin and pineapple in my fridge right now. I have the gin and pineapple in my fridge right now. These are actually good though. These are pretty good. These are pretty good. Right, but we're gonna watch how to open a door, Finnish instructional video. Let's see how you open doors.
Tiesitkö, että joka kolmas suomalainen avaa jatkuvasti oven väärin?
Really?
Älä ole huono oven avaaja, sillä tuskin mikään on niin helppoa kuin oven avaaminen.
I've never opened a door before in my life. Please show me, Finnish gentleman from 1979.
On tärkeää oppia kunnolla perusoven avaaminen.
I don't think you have energy to think about that. I see. You have to do this little pose as well. You have to do that little thing before you're able to open the door. Ah! Look at that little... Look at that little... Look at how he disappeared. That was the most impressive part. The door closes. Do you guys not like... Do you guys also like when you open the door and you close it? Do you guys, or you walk through a door, do you guys also sometimes like you get stuck in like the door and you get really stressed out because you like it tugs you? It tugs at you?